guys, welcome back to Hike Oregon. Today is an exciting video. Outdoor Vitals came out with a brand new backpack and I'm here to do an unboxing for you. If you are new here, welcome to the Hike Oregon family. I make hiking and backpacking vlogs as well as gear reviews and just general tips and tricks videos to help you become a more confident hiker and backpacker. If you enjoy content like that, click that red subscribe button and the notification bell so that you are notified every time I make a new video. And if you want more content from me, you can always support me over on Patreon, where for as little as just $1, you get extra content each month. All right, Outdoor Vitals came out with a brand new ultralight backpack called the Evo 50. So I have my package right here and I'm going to unbox it. I have not seen this yet in real life. Wow. This is so exciting. It's seriously like Christmas. Wow. This is so exciting. Wow. I'm gonna say, if you have been watching my channel over the years, you will know that I am not an ultralight hiker. Most of my gear is not considered ultralight. I do have a lot of big bulky items. I don't think that I could backpack with a pack this small. The reason I'm super excited about this is actually because I have been needing a new and bigger day pack for day hiking, and I was looking online and none of them caught my eye. I didn't like anything I saw on the REI website, and they have hundreds of packs. And then I saw Outdoor Vitals came out with this and I was like, that's literally the perfect size that I have been looking for. I currently have a 28-liter day pack and it's just too small for winter scenarios, you know, where I have to take multiple layers, puffy coat, rain layer, extra pants, extra socks, my dog's gear, all of my first aid kit. It was not fitting in my pack anymore. Also, as we are heading into spring, there are so many scenarios where I'm hiking a trail, but halfway through I need snowshoes, so I need to take the snowshoes. Snowshoes aren't gonna fit in my 28-liter pack, so taking something like this is absolutely perfect because the snowshoes will fit just right in the main compartment, and then you can just carry them with you, and all your stuff fits in here. Then when you need the snowshoes, you just get them out. Anyway, as I'm showing this to you, I will kind of just put all the stats and everything below, but wow, the hip belt feels absolutely amazing. The pockets are nice and large. The hip belt is removable, which makes it more customizable to torso length and hip belt size. So they have various hip belt sizes and torso lengths you can customize. Oh, this is nice and big. So this can fit, you know, if you have extra gear that you want to put on top of the pack or a bear canister or something, this will fit that. Honestly, like if you were getting ready to thru hike the PCT, I would so go for something like this. The stretchy pocket in the front is not mesh, which is actually really nice because it makes it way more durable. I know my mesh pockets on a lot of my other packs, they have ripped here and there because of putting stuff in and out, or they get snagged on branches and that kind of thing. These side pockets are huge. They fit 2 1-liter smart water bottles. It does have these cinch cords here on the side, and then it does have the ice axe loop as well. I have never used an ice axe, but I have used this for trekking poles. And then, as most ultralight packs, it has this roll top. Wow, this is so roomy. honestly, I'm looking at it and maybe I could make it work for an overnight trip. This is so roomy. Honestly, I might try to do an overnight with this. It's way more roomy than I thought. But what I like about this kind of pack also is that it can be roomy, it can expand, but it can also be small. Like, obviously I don't need 50 liters when I'm day hiking. You know, when I don't have my snowshoes or whatever in here, it's gonna have a lot less gear. It's gonna look kind of empty, but because of these side cinch cords, you can kind of make it small so that it's not flapping around and that kind of thing. And with the roll top closure, it also doesn't look super big and bulky if you don't have a lot of stuff in it. This is less than 2 pounds. It has a really nice soft backing here and more squish in the lumbar area, which is nice for me because I had spinal fusion surgery there. It does have the little hole here for a water bladder hose if you do prefer to drink from a water bladder. It does have a reservoir compartment in here, but it is removable. So you can see here, you can put your water bladder in this little pouch, but it is removable. So if you're not into water bladders, you can just go ahead and remove that. This material honestly feels so sturdy. And like, I'm looking at the stitching and stuff and it's so well made. Wow. I'm always impressed by Outdoor Vitals gear, especially their packs. A few months ago, I unboxed the new Shadow Light and I was just as impressed. Their gear is phenomenal. One of their pockets has a key ring holder. Yep, it's this one. Has like a little hook so you can hook your keys on it and stuff so your stuff doesn't get lost. I got a small hip belt and also a small torso length. I'm 5'5", so that makes sense for me. And wow, I can't wait to try this out. I'm gonna go ahead and put my day hiking gear in it and then show it to you when it is all full of the stuff. Thank you so much for watching this quick little unboxing video. I will link the backpack below. Like I said, if you are planning summer backpacking trips, planning to go a little bit lighter, or if you're planning a through hike this year, I highly recommend this backpack. I think it will serve you very well. Comment down below if you think it would be a fun video for me as a non-ultralight hiker to try and pack all of my backpacking gear in here and maybe go out for an overnight. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next adventure.